There is no safe level for harmful chemicals, especially when it's coming into our body. Hi, I'm Yuyun Ismawati. I'm the co-founder and senior advisor of Nexus 3 Foundation, Indonesia. In every plastic products, there are added chemicals that made plastics flexible, soft, shiny, durable. Those kind of characteristics of plastics are possible because they have added chemicals. Okay. So when these chemicals are worn out or after a certain lifetime, it will be released into the environment and to our body as well. So especially if you rub them or have frictions when the children playing with their toys, or in a kitchen when you use the stools made out of plastics and get heated up, those chemicals also release into our indoor environment, and then eventually we inhale it. So some particles called microplastics or even nanoplastics, those are very tiny size of plastics that we cannot see it with our naked eyes. It could see only under the microscope. The problem is that those microplastics that release from the products and toys and everything are containing chemicals that was added into that products, and eventually those chemicals also get into our metabolism system, in our blood, in our organs and so on. Many studies shows that those chemicals used in plastic products are categorized under what they call it as the endocrine disruptor chemicals, EDCs in short. So that will affect our metabolism and how our body regulates our immune systems, and for instance our blood pressure or sugar in our blood, including our hormones. When women have regular menstruations, when they get affected by these endocrine disruptor chemicals, there could be some changes in the pattern, or in some people it will affect their reproductive health, in this case fertility. So there are a range of health impacts of chemicals in the plastics that will affect people's life. Many studies already found significant amount of certain chemicals in our bodies, in our brain, even in our lungs and so on. Microplastics and nanoplastics actually in our brain, actually that's also a trigger for Parkinson's. Many studies still need to be scientifically proven, but we don't need thousands of studies to convince us that this is happening already. So just for you to know that in one product, there are probably 100 types of chemicals that we don't know added into a product. Some of them declared or disclosed by the manufacturers, but many of them are still unknown. So many research also only looking at 1 or 2 or 5 particular chemicals, but actually the toxic cocktail effects of all these combined chemicals in one product is still unknown. We don't want to have that toxic cocktails of chemicals accumulated in our body, because those chemicals cannot get out of your system. Even if you donated your blood, it will still remain in your blood. If you want to reduce the concentrations, there is no way for you to reduce it unless you carefully choose the products that you use, you consume, you read the label. That is very important. When we talk about safe level, I'll be careful when we talk about it, because no data at the moment shows that there is a limit or a safe level for certain chemicals in our body.